Hey guys, it's me Amber. Today I may be looking a little bit different, and not just because I cut my hair and my bangs, but because I'm wearing absolutely no makeup. I don't have concealer, tinted moisturizer, nothing on my face except for a basic moisturizer. So today I'm coming on completely barefaced because I want to talk about something that affects a lot of people, women and men, boys, girls, and that is acne, especially for me with dry, sensitive skin, and rosacea. Now, rosacea and acne are different, so how do you know what you have? Well, if you have rosacea, basically you'll know because you have a lot of redness in your face. So rosacea redness typically comes on your forehead, through your nose, chin, and on your cheeks, and you'll have a natural flushing. Sometimes it's like darker patches, and sometimes it's just a flushing like this. And that'll never go away. I've had redness in my face through here for as long as I can remember. And I can't tell you how many times I got called names for having, red face, or for people asking me if I have a sunburn. They're like, oh, did you just go skiing? And I'm like, no, I just have pink skin, thanks. So if you have rosacea, it can be something really embarrassing and challenging to work through. But luckily with makeup, it's pretty easy to cover. But rosacea has a lot of different stages, and in just like your basic stage, you're going to get some redness that is caused from capillaries and little blood vessels that are close to the surface. So unless you get like laser treatments, I don't know how effective those can be, there's nothing really to cure rosacea. It's just something you can control. My rosacea is pretty easy to cover up, but when I was pregnant with my last pregnancy, I actually had a rosacea flare-up. And what happened was, I had little rashy acne bumps that looked like pimples that covered my complete face from here and down this side and down my neck right here. That was the time, if you've watched my YouTube channel at all, that I hardly filmed any videos. I might have put up 5 videos in the whole year because I was not about to get on camera with my skin looking like this. At first I thought that I was just having acne really bad, and so I started using a really strong acne cleanser, which I'd gone to in the past, which I had used, which is acne free. Now this is a purifying cleanser with benzoyl peroxide, and it's 2.5%, and it usually did a pretty good job of taking care of my acne, but it seemed to be a little bit harsh and drying for my skin because I have dry skin. A lot of acne products are formulated for oily skin, so when you have dry skin, it's so hard to find something that doesn't leave you with huge flakes all over your face. So usually I could use that a couple times a week to control my acne, but when I used that, my face literally was just red and raw, and I knew that something was off. So I actually ended up going to a dermatologist and getting a prescription, and I ended up getting Rosacea. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but I'll put the name of it here. And it's a prescription gel for rosacea that I put on, and that was great. But it was really, really expensive to go to the dermatologist, and it was really expensive prescription, and it worked, but it didn't completely clear it up. It helped a lot, but it still dried my skin out. It was just really hard to find something that worked. So after going to the dermatologist, I used that for a while, and it really helped. And then after I was pregnant, a lot of that came down. I mean, I cleared up all of this on my neck and stuff, but I still had a lot of it right through on my cheeks, and it just seemed like it'd get better, and then it just would flare up again. I just couldn't get it under control, and I went back to using prescription stuff, but it just didn't seem like it was really getting rid of it, and I was just feeling so frustrated. I remember just feeling like all I want is clear skin. I just want to look normal. The problem is I have rosacea, but I also get acne, and acne is the blackheads, the whiteheads, the ones you squeeze that actually have stuff in it, where rosacea pimples, like, they don't have anything in them. You can't squeeze them and get out a little white thing. It just looks like acne. So when I have rosacea, rashiness on my face, and acne, it's like, how do I treat my rosacea with something gentle and still take care of my acne? So that was the problem I was running into. So I kept trying things for a couple months, give them time to work, and I just felt like nothing was working. It would either be too harsh and dry out my skin and cause my rosacea to flare up more, or it was just so gentle it wasn't doing anything. So I went for a natural route, organic route. I tried like the super gentlest cleansers on the market, just thinking, okay, if I just clean it really, really softly only once a day, then it's not going to do anything. Well, it helped in an aspect of wasn't irritating my rosacea, but it didn't do anything to clear it up, and I was still getting acne. So I just felt like I was stuck in this battle of this dry skin and rosacea acne, and I just couldn't do anything. So I finally was like, okay, these gentle cleansers aren't working. I'm just going to go back to my acne free. Because it was the one thing I had used in the past, and since I wasn't having a major flare-up like when I did when I was pregnant, I felt like, okay, I could use this. So I started using this, and I was like, okay, it's working. I could see a difference, but it was a little more drying to my skin. Then I noticed that my bottle had expired, and I was just like, you know what? I've had this for long enough. It says it's expired. I'm not going to use this anymore because I don't want the chemicals to be messed up and to do something to my skin. So I went ahead and went to the store and was looking to get this regular acne-free kit when I came across acne-free for sensitive skin. So this is, it says, the only sensitive skin 24 acne clearing system. And it says it's gentle on skin, tough on acne. I was just like, okay, seriously, I am so ready to try something different. So this has 3 steps. So it has your Corrective Acne Cleanser, your alcohol-free acne toner, and your hydrating repair lotion and spot treatment. So with the Acne Cleanser, it's sulfate-free, which means it's not going to have harsh salts that are going to strip your skin of moisture. And this differs in the regular because it has salicylic acid and botanical extracts instead of benzoyl peroxide. So it's going to be effective on acne, but it's not going to be as strong as the benzoyl peroxide. And then the toner actually is an anti-inflammatory, anti-redness, and it's supposed to balance the skin, remove dead skin, and it's using natural fruit enzymes. And then the hydrating acne repair lotion is supposed to be used as a spot treatment or an all-over lotion. So when you first start using it, you're just supposed to be using it, on your actual little places that you're breaking out. So I would just put it right here on my cheeks and any little pimple that I had, and work up to using it all over your face. And so here is a picture of day 1 when I got my acne-free kit. So that is a picture at the end of the day. My makeup's just like all smeary. You can kind of see that the acne showing through, and I was just like, okay, I'm so excited. I hope this works. So I went ahead and started using the system, and I can't tell you how amazing this has been for my skin. This has been the best acne system I have ever used. Better than what I got from the dermatologist. And I will say 100% honestly that I was not contacted to sponsor this in any way. I was not given this product. I literally went to the store, purchased it, and I just want to tell people about it because it literally has changed so much about my life. So I know that my skin doesn't look perfect now, but really what you can see of it is like hyperpigmentation from having acne and the rosacea redness. I do have a red spot right here where I did get one acne pimple last week, and it just is healed over and has left a red spot, and that will kind of fade with time. But I used to have blackheads on my chin right here and on the sides of my nose, which they're always like, oh, if you have blackheads, you have oily skin. Well, I might have gotten them right here, but my cheeks were always super, super dry. My forehead was dry. I mean, I literally had so much flakes in this horrible skin cycle. So I went ahead and took pictures of my skin, a couple days after, and I'm just going to show a bunch of those pictures and show kind of how my skin's progressed. I am just so happy with how my skin looks. And if you see any of my pictures that I posted before, you can see how much different it looks. I don't have any acne on my forehead at all. I don't have any dryness here. I mean, granted, I will always have this redness that'll never go away. But I think my skin is so much smoother and it looks so much better than it used to that I'm just so grateful. I remember even, like, my birthday's the end of July, And I remember thinking, all I want for my birthday is clear skin. Like, that's all I want. And it's just like, it's been so amazing for me. If I do put on even a tinted moisturizer, this can all clear up. Like, I can put a little concealer on this and like everything else clears up. I don't have those bumps. I don't have lumps. It is so nice. I'm so thankful. This seriously has changed my life. One other thing I need to talk about really quickly is how I remove my makeup, and this has also made a big difference for me. So before I actually use my acne-free sensitive skin system, I actually clean my face with a Norwex body cloth made for removing makeup. If anyone's interested in learning more about these cloths, I will go ahead and make a whole separate video on these because they're really, really interesting. It's actually cleaning products, face products, body products, and it's just kind of more in depth than I really want to spend in this video. But basically this is antibacterial, so when you go to wipe your face off, it removes makeup and it does not put any bacteria back in your skin. You know, for me, I was lucky to be able to find this, which is $17, that can fix my skin and make it the best it can be. But honestly, you know, I always say go to your doctor and make sure, you know, if you have rosacea, what they suggest for you. And this is what ended up working out for me. I don't know if it'll work out for everyone, but I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions at all, if you have acne prone skin that's dry, if you have rosacea, if you have any of those problems, you can feel free to comment below, ask me any questions. I'll be happy to answer them. If you have any questions about the Norwex, I'll be happy to make a separate video on these because they are amazing. I hope this is helpful for you, and I'll see you guys next time.